Welcome to Archiversity online lectures. In my previous two lectures, I shown you how to create a data table in Microsoft Excel, and in the second lecture, I'll shown you how to create a form in Microsoft Excel. These two will help you to enter your data in Excel. That means the data collected through questionnaires can be easily entered in a Microsoft Excel by creating a data table as well as a data form. In both the cases, however, you need to enter data manually. That means you have to key in the numbers, that is for the input range. How it would be if you have a drop-down list where you simply click and select the data. I think that is a more easy and more flexible one, so that anyone, either you enter the data or you can assign your work to your research associates or someone who can simply click on the list and select the variables to enter the data. So in this lecture, I'm going to show you how to create a listed data in Microsoft Excel. I am using the same example which I used in my previous two lectures, that is a demographic information of the respondents. Here you have 7 variables and each variable have a different options. So to create a drop-down list or list in Microsoft Excel, what is that you need to do is, first you create a separate worksheet where you give the options. So I created one Excel worksheet, named it as an options. So I am showing this. This is my options. In column A, I entered the input variables for gender, that is a male and female. So 1 is a male and 2 is a female. Then in a column B, I entered options of age group. In column C, I entered options of marital status. In column D, I entered options of education. In column E, options of occupation. In column F, options of family size. And in column G, options of frequency. So you have to create this in a separate worksheet. Once you create these options in a separate worksheet, come back to a data entry sheet here. So here are data entry. Now click the column A where your gender is there. Then click a data. Go to data validation. And in a validation, allow any value. Click the down arrow here and click list. Then once list is there, it prompts you to enter the source. So click on up arrow here. Then go to your options worksheet. Then select the 2 values in column A. Then click the down arrow, that is input, and click OK. So now once you place a cursor in any of the cells in a column A and click on this, it will prompt to male or a female. So simply click the male, then it is entered. In the second column, click on the arrow here, that is a prompt list, then female. Then third, and similarly female. Likewise, if you want to create a list for the age, select the column. You have to select a whole column. That is just to select a whole column, click on a B here, automatically the whole column gets selected. Then click data, then click on data tools, data validation. Now here allow list, select the list, then source, click on up arrow, go to your options worksheet, select the options here and click the down arrow, then click OK. Now here in the age, click on list button and the age groups are listed here. So select the age. So next, likewise. So that means you are avoiding errors, in the sense directly you can choose it from the list. Similarly for a marital status, click on the C. So total column got selected. Click the data, then go to data validation. Then from allow, click the down arrow, select the list, then source, click the up arrow, go to options where your options are listed, select both of your options, then click the down arrow, then click OK. So marital status, married, unmarried, married. So you keep on entering. So this is the way you can create drop-down lists in Microsoft Excel and enter your data. So this is a very easy one. You don't need to enter any numbers here, which helps you to avoid the errors. If you are entering a numbers and data validation is not done, there is every possibility that you give a wrong entries. And furthermore, by having a list, you can assign this task to any of your assistants or any of your you can outsource this to any others, so that even a person with a minimum knowledge of Microsoft Excel can do the entry with ease and without any errors. So this is how you can create a drop-down list in Microsoft Excel and use to enter your data. Thank you for watching the lecture.